doing a quick video here for overnight oats. I've actually been meaning to put out this video for some time now. Actually since I tried this recipe, which I actually got this recipe from Jasmine, who's in my Thursday night meetings. Thank you, Jasmine. I love this recipe. This is a basic recipe for overnight oats. There are so many recipes out there of different things you can do with overnight oats. If you check out, there's actually a lady on my page, amazing gal that I met through Facebook. She has her own group, Canadian Cuties it's called. Angela, her name, is on my Facebook group. So she's on my group, but she actually has her own group as well. But there's quite a few posts that I've seen on her group as well with different recipes for them. So if you search overnight oats, there's a lot of recipes that come up. And if you're on Connect, search overnight oats as well, because they will come up as well. So I just wanted to show you quickly how I make mine. And mine is just a basic recipe for just basic overnight oats, and you can top them however which way you want. So the first thing that you want to do is, I use quick oats. I don't know if anybody else uses any other oats, but I use quick oats. So I'm adding 1/4 cup in just a Tupperware container. If you have mason jars, use the mason jars. Just something that can be airtight so that you can put it in the fridge overnight. So 1/4 cup of oats. And you're going to layer this all the exact same way that I'm doing it, because then this way it'll all soak in and it will rise overnight. Sorry, I just forgot to grab my milk. So for milk, I use cashew milk. You can use almond milk, you can use regular milk, just make sure that you're accounting for your points if it's any different. So your measurement is 1/4 cup. So 1/4 cup of oats, 1/4 cup of milk. The milk is the next thing that you're putting on top. And then you're going to put 1/4 cup of your Greek yogurt. And now this is where you can play around with your flavoring. So I just top mine with fresh fruit. If you wanted to top yours with a different, I've seen baked, I've seen apple pie, I've seen so many different flavorings that you can do with this. Okay, so 1/4 cup of yogurt. If you want a bit more, you can. Yogurt's 0 points, so. And then I add 1/2 teaspoon of Splenda brown sugar. If you prefer regular brown sugar, then by all means do that. Just make sure you're accounting for your points. My recipe works out to be 4 points for what I use. If you want any kind of different ingredients, then by all means you can add any other kind that you like. So as you can see, I'm just layering it in here. I normally add on top of this frozen blueberries. I'm out of blueberries right now, so I'm adding fresh strawberries. So I'm just gonna top a few slices in here. And you can, which I didn't know if I could. So there's your oats. So now you're just going to put your lid on, throw it in the fridge, and in the morning, I take it out of the fridge. So you have to leave these in overnight oats. Sorry. So you put these in the fridge for overnight. So 8 hours they sit in there roughly. And what I do is I take it out of the fridge in the morning and I leave it on my counter. I leave it sitting here, or I'll take it to my desk and I let it sit there for at least 15 minutes, because then it gets to room temperature, because you can't warm this up because it has yogurt in it, right? So I just eat it at room temperature, and you could mix it if you wanted to, but I just eat it as it's layered, because each spoonful you'll get something of everything because it's all layered. So, and I was making these every night, one at a time, but you can actually make these, so you can make this into your meal prep and make 7 at a time. They last. If you wanted to, there's a lot of people that don't like to let them sit there that long. I didn't notice a difference from Monday to Fridays when I did it. So, but there are people that don't like to do them and leave them that long. So if you wanted to, you could do 3 on Sunday and then maybe 3 more or 4 more on Wednesday if you wanted to. So, but when I did them for the entire week on my meal prep on the Sunday, it was fine for the entire week. So that's a quick overnight oats. Minus 4 points, depending on if you do any different recipes. I highly recommend you either searching overnight oats, or Pinterest has a lot of recipes as well too, but check out Canadian Cuties because that page has a ton of great recipes, amazing members, a lot of great challenges. They have a permanent Built Bar code, so there's a lot of great stuff on Angela's page as well, so check that out. But this is one of my favorite breakfasts, and I actually stopped eating them last week, but I'm going to re-add them again. I'm making them up, so I might as well make them up for the week. So and if you did want to do it every single night, 1 at a time, as you can see, it took 2 minutes. So it doesn't take long at all. So I hope you guys like this recipe. Give me a thumbs up if you did. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. And if you want to be alerted of any new videos coming out, tap the bell button and you will get notifications when I post new videos. As always, my handles are at the bottom, at Stitch and Lindy on Connect, and my Facebook group is Stitch and Lindy's Weight Loss Journey. Thanks for watching.